I don't know. Did you have anything that you were geeking about?
It's Gaggle of Geeks. What are you geeking about?
Dude, yes, actually.
Ooh, I'd like to know.
I finished a book called House of Leaves.
Okay.
It's very good, also kind of challenging because there's a lot of footnotes and like it's all over the place. And you're like, how do I read this, right? And there's Reddit threads of people being like, that's part of the joy is figuring out how to read it yourself because each experience is different.
Mhm.
So, and I was talking to Natalie about this before the show, but basically it's kind of marketed as a horror novel,
Mhm.
but the author has been on record saying it's actually a love story. And if you read it in that perspective, it totally changes everything. So it's challenging. And I bought it maybe 7-8 years ago. I haven't finished it because I always get caught up and it's just really intense.
Yeah.
But it's good. I'd recommend it. That's what I've been geeking about, dude.
I've been geeking about Pawn Stars.
Okay, which season?
Just all of them. I've been needing something to just have on.
Right.
You know what I mean? Every once in a while you go for a spell where it's either podcasts that you're listening to nonstop or it's a very long show. Often it's The Office for me or Parks and Rec. But since those have moved into different stuff and I don't know what they're doing, I moved over to Pawn Stars and I gotta tell you, they have so much fluff in those episodes. I found a video of somebody that was able to edit out all of the fluff and see exactly what it was like. It was like 7 minutes and it was a half-hour show. And so 7 minutes out of there. I love it though. Either way.
Right.
Do you like Pawn Stars? Do you watch it?
I can handle it. I like that when they actually show what they're pawning and like all the history behind it. I hate all the fluff and the weird acting that they do. And like they're not even characters because they're real people, but like the little beef they have with each other or challenges. I'm like, this is so not interesting for me. I like the actual artifacts that they're bringing in.
How many of the offers on the items that don't go through where they say no are fake? And they just brought in something to showcase to set up for a buy with a different buyer. And maybe they paid like the show to let them showcase it.
Yeah, that's a valid question.
I think that's very interesting. Like the ones that never sell, here's what usually happens in them. It's very weird. They come in, they say, I have this original Adam West Batman phone from the original like whatever time. And it still works. Everything's great. Here's the certificate of authenticity. Rick goes, how much you want for it? And they go, $2 million. Like they give you this crazy number. And like my favorite is Rick. Anytime they give the number, he goes, okay. Like he does this very quickly. Okay, no. And so he's like, you mind if I call someone? And then they come in and take a look at it. And they're still like, the offer is still $2 million. And then finally it's revealed that it is worth that much. Rick's like, I won't come down from there. And then it never comes through. But it's always a ridiculously over the price offer that there's no way it was going to work from the beginning. But then you got the random person that's like, I found this in my attic.
Dude, I love the ones where they think it's like real and it looks real. Like a lot of like craftsmanship with swords. But then the guy's like, this is actually a replica. And they're like, what? And they still want that expensive that amount of money. I'm like, dude. Yeah, I thought it was interesting. But speaking of History Channel, I did watch the Secrets of Skinwalker Ranch.
Interesting. Hold on. Alan, our geek god, by the way. Did you know that?
No.
He's moved from Sexy Geek in our Patreon to Geek God.
Oh, God.
He moved to Geek God, man. Which means that eventually he's going to come on the show.
Alan.
And he's going to present a viewer question. So he's been geeking out about Adventure Zone. It's his first campaign. What do you know about? Do you know about Adventure Zone? I don't know anything about it.
Nothing about it.
Ah, shit. Well, that might be for button mashing. Sorry, Alan.
Is it like an RPG board game? I don't know.
I'm very happy that you're geeking out about it. I'm sorry. All right. Well, let us know. Email us at gaggleofgeekshow@gmail.com what you all are geeking about, and we will be sure to put it up here.